Save game. Welcome to Hogwarts. Welcome to Hogwarts. Manuals. Welcome to Hogwarts. Save complete. Saving. Welcome to Hogwarts. Save complete. Empty save slot.
Have you been in any other common rooms?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle? I find it jarring to see someone like Professor Weasley at the
Revelio.
Portraits in the castle don't always look like them, but many of them do chatter on.
Portrait of Barufio. Guide pages. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Space bar. Continue. You have just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Space bar.
Someone was sat by
Continue.
the fire in our common room the other day.
Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Escape. Level.
I bet Garlic had a say.
This is your wizarding
Why else
level.
would it be the only
XP
common room
earned
in
from
class?
challenges increases
She's
your
obviously
level
showing
and power.
favoritism.
It's
Your
astonishing
field
what one
guide
can learn
tracks
when keeping
your
one's
current
mouth shut
challenge
in the common
progress.
room. People feel at
Select
liberty
the
to talk about
challenges
anything
menu
there.
to continue.
If you ask any Hufflepuff,
Challenges.
there's a badger in their
Collecting
common room.
your field guide
There's
pages.
only one common room that everyone wishes they could get in.
Field guide.
That's
Each
Hufflepuff.
challenge has
Been
tiers.
that way for 1,000
Special
years.
rewards
So Garlic
unlock at
says.
each tier you
Why
complete,
study in the
from
common room when you could
appearances
be
to
outside in the
critical
fresh
up.
air?
Rewards
I'd
must
rather
be
in the
claimed from the
courtyard than
challenges
musty old
menu.
library any
Come
day.
back often to collect.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Lumos.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You have discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. Map. Flue Flame. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Space bar. Continue. Select the South Wing region to continue. Welcome to you. In this view, you can see the Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames represent flames. The right side of the select the library annex. The annex. Welcome to Hogwarts. You. This is your location. The library annex. Professor V. Library. The Library of Central Hall. The Central Hall of Hogwarts Castle. Mouse left. R. Revelio. A white outline indicates your active target. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode. Mouse right button reveals additional secondary targets, and a reticle for greater targeting precision.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about...
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor. What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't. There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is psychology, it needs you some time.
Level 1. Escape. Level Inventory. Here is where you can challenges. Map. Flue flame settings. Graphics option. graphics option. Display options are reset to defaults. Mouse left button. Select upscale type. Upscale mode. AMD FSR3 quality. The upscale mode image calibration. Adjust the brightness. Brightness. Level 1.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir. I hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Open map. Flue flames locate. This represents main quests. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to defense against the dark arts class. Charms class. The field guide, defense against the dark arts class. Mouse right.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Cast Charmed Compass V. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you are tracking.
I wonder if we were found in the restricted section of the library. What would happen?
Revelio.
The Charmed Compass V will lead you to anything you are tracking.
Revelio.
Level. Inventory. Inventory. Notes. Resources. Gear. Facewear. Handwear. Black leather gloves. Standard. Handwear, facewear. Facewear, gold-rimmed circular, equipped item. Gold-rimmed circular headwear, dark flat cap. Standard. This item has neckwear, natural beige scarf. Standard. Cloaks and equipped item. Outfit. Elegant vest uniform. Equipped item. Elegant vest uniform. Inventory. Level 1. Collections. Conjuration. Revelio pages. Ingredients. Level 1.
Hello. How can one not fancy Professor Garlick? She's brilliant with plants and her energy is captivating.
Just say start. Wonder how sharp injured his leg.
Revelio.
Level 1. Settings. Save game, audio graphics option, sky quality, fog quality, sky quality, low, foliage quality, sky quality, apply settings, level.
It's tormenting Professor Black.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using mouse left button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Break
Remember,
through yellow shields
a
with
surprised
control
opponent
spells like
is a
the
weak
levitation
opponent,
spell,
as
Levioso.
Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the bit well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Studio!
Okay, Sage.
Potato! Stupid one!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I'm all my students with this gift.
Levioso!
I do enjoy a lively duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
Level. Quests. Save game, graphics op, fog effects quality. Material quality. Fog quality. Sky quality. Medium. Foliage quality. Post-process quality. Shadow, view distance quality. Texture quality. Texture quality. Medium. Low. Texture quality. Fog material quality. Post-process shadow quality. Low. Texture quality. Shadow quality. Texture Texture quality. View distance quality. Medium. Post-process fog quality. Low. Set the apply settings. Apply the selected level. 1.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I have had my share of wand combat. I have had my share of wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing. Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle for the holidays. I find removing staircases unnerving when no one's around.
My entire family's been sorted into Hufflepuff. Except for me, that is. Makes sense. Not one for hard work, if I'm honest.
All of my siblings have finished at Hogwarts. Nice to be here on my own for once.
Oh, my mother makes hotsy fudge every Christmas. Can barely fit into my school robes when it's time to come back.
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Force and our Revelio will clearly highlight nearby enemies. Caps Lock Target Lock is an effective tool against any enemy you want to combo, or otherwise find difficult to track.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory. That's it! Stay focused. Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure. Splendid! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio. Stay focused.
Watch this. There we go.
Very good.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Yes!
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this. Keep trying. Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Look for a white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse right button reveals additional secondary targets, and a reticle for greater targeting precision.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you. How big is Ouagadougou?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Thank you for telling me about what does Ouagadougou look like.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick, hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Ouagadougou.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Accio on
if you
humans,
would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say. Wasn't too That's kind of...
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Accio. Levioso.
The werewolf.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves.
Accio.
It was Albert Boot.
No, it was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister
Revelio.
a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're
don't do
all in
that.
trouble with
That's not
Professor
necessary.
Flack.
We could find you with a bit more practice.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso.
Bastion at dueling.
Levioso!
Map. Flu Flames. Side quests are now available. The library at Weasley after class. J. The library.
The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error. In my case, it was a lot of error.
You know I hate being left out.
All too well.
You know I like a good colleague. Rascal, letting you down. I've mentioned. Even worse. I found you out.
It was a spontaneous outing. But then I really fancied something sweet.
And did you go to Steepleys?
Anyone in the British world.
Level 2. Settings. Exit game. Save game. Welcome to Hogwarts. Welcome to Hogwarts. Weasley after class. Save complete. Saving. Empty save slot. Save complete. Saving. Weasley after class. Level 2. Settings. Are you sure you want to exit?